Are you afraid of public speaking? I am. Most people I've met, they are. I've read once that it's one of the biggest fears in life. It's bigger than death. I remember in 10th grade, in my first run-in with public speaking, English teacher, she said at the beginning of the year, this will be the largest project you have to do, and it will represent a big portion of your grade. If you don't do it, you will fail no matter what you do the rest of the year. We had to read a book, and then we had to give a presentation, 10 minutes in front of our peers. I read the book. I wrote out the book report. I refused to get up there in front of the class because I was absolutely terrified. There was no way you were going to make me get up there. I don't care what the punishment was. The punishment was failing 10th grade English, and I did fail. Also, the punishment was going home and facing my mom, which she wanted to kill me for this. I didn't tell her until afterwards, until the report card came home, and it's only because I couldn't figure out how to change the computerized card from an F to a B. Never did figure that out. Some of you did. Good for you. Have you ever been so afraid to speak that you'll fail? I think most of us have. Here's some good news. There's an organization out there, they're called Toastmasters. Have you heard of them? They help people like you and I who are afraid of public speaking. Whether you're afraid of one-on-one or one-on-many. And we're different. I've met people that do great with one-on-many. They don't care if the room is full. But they have a challenge communicating one-on-one with relationships, close people. And then for the rest of us, like me, 2 or more, that's public speaking. I don't want to have to do it. I used to get physically sick doing this. It was a huge fear that I've had to face. Toastmasters for the last 10 years have helped me. I guarantee you this, they'll help you. They're an international organization and they're in every city in the world. All you have to do is look them up online. Just type in Toastmasters, put in your zip code, and they'll show you where the clubs are. They're a non-profit organization. It's a place that you can go that's safe, and they will help you to learn to speak, to listen, and to lead. Those are 3 assets most of us need. In public speaking, if you don't know this already, it is one of the most sought-after skill sets in the world. Companies are doing anything to find people who can speak, who aren't afraid to speak, who can be compelling, who can lead through communication. It's one of the most sought-after skill sets for a business owner or manager or wherever you find yourself. And I don't care if you're 18 or 80. Wherever you find yourself in the world, public speaking or the ability to communicate one-on-one or one-on-many is one of the most sought-after skill sets that are out there today. And if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Most of us don't. It's a skill. It can be learned, and Toastmasters is there to help you. There's a club in your area, I guarantee it, and they're fun. It's 1 to 2 hours a week at most, and it's one of the best courses I've ever taken. I've taken Dale Carnegie, and I think very highly of Dale Carnegie. I've taken college courses on public speaking. I've taken other courses. I've read books. I've gone to seminars. Let me tell you, Toastmasters has done more for me over the last 10 years than any organization, class, or book that I've ever read by far. It's not even close. Now, we do have to warn you this. My first Toastmasters group that I went to 20 years ago, I went and a friend invited me, David, who since became a mentor of mine. I went in there and they asked me a question, which means I had to stand up. It's called Table Topics. And I had to answer this question. I had 1 minute to 2 minutes to answer it. And I was terrified. I lasted about 10 seconds. I sat down. My face was like Rudolph. It was blinking red. I was so embarrassed and mortified. I never came back. It was 10 years until a new mentor of mine came into my life, and he refused to take my excuses, and he said, "Get your rear end to Toastmasters, you big baby." And I was afraid of him, so I went. And I've been there ever since. And it's been a wonderful opportunity, and it's helped me to overcome my fear about public speaking. Now I'm still afraid, but it doesn't control me now. Now I can have fun with it. I saw the butterflies, but now I've learned how to use them and control them and to help in the process. My name is Ed Carcarey. My advice to you today is learn to speak, or we're going to have to learn to fail. You can find me at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion, you'll find your life.